Welcome back to the My Manager Career Wrexham. Before we get started on the first match of the episode, we will have a quick look at the Youth Academy. We will be looking at the scout report from Wales, which was for the left and right back position. Obviously, we're going to be relying heavily on the Youth Academy early on in this series, being that cash flow is an issue. And hopefully we can pick up some diamonds here today. Now, looking at the report, Gillingham, obviously we've been looking at over the last couple of episodes. You got Griffin, potential there, but we'll let him go. I just don't think he was really the stats that we're looking for. Nathan James will let go as well. Charlie Phillips, you got Ryan Mason. Could be a potential. He's got a 68 to 90 possibility. So we will sign him straight through to the Youth Academy. Hopefully we get some decent stats come through for him to start off with. And then possibly we'll loan him out or put him into the starting lineup depending on what he lands on. Charlie Roberts is another option, 16 years of age. We got Lloyd Evans, that's a left mid. Could be an option as well. But for now, we will just move across Ryan Mason and have a look at what we can do with his stat line at the moment. He's 58 overall, so pretty decent to start with. He's 17 years of age. We're obviously going to be looking at a wing back or attacking wing back in the play style that we are currently using. But to start the development, I think we'll look at either false back or full back, being that we need to boost that defensive stat up a little bit. While they are attacking players or joining the attacking line, I do feel they need to be at least over 50 overall in the defensive side of things to ensure that they're competent in the back line, which means we'll start his development plan as a false back, and then once he gets up over 50, then we could potentially look to start developing him in the either attacking wing back or wing back development plan from there. Now we will jump into the first match of the episode. We've got Paul Mullen currently on an absolute storm at the moment up front. 3 goals in this tournament so far. But he's obviously been scoring goals in every tournament so far. We are up against Crew Alexander. It's a tough opponent, but we are at the racecourse. So hopefully we can put on a bit of a show for the fans that have come out in attendance. This is a lineup we'll be going with. Rathbone is now starting in that cam position. We've got Scar, who's come into the starting lineup. Of course, he wants a little bit more game time, so we'll give it to him here today. But Rathbone getting the opportunity to play that cam role. He had one match in the last episode and really looked dangerous. So definitely looking to see what he can do here. And that's a nice chip over by Rathbone. And Mullen with the first goal of the match. He's 17th of the year, and what a pass by Rathbone. We were just talking about his move to the cam position because he was quite dominant in that role in that last match. We're giving him an opportunity in this episode to see how he plays it. And he put that ball just where Paul Mullen could reach with his foot. And we score a goal off the kickoff. Beautiful start to this match. Nice defensive play there by Russell. Ball down the middle to Rathbone. He finds Marriott, steps sideways. Defensive line blocks him on that one. And clean with the ball here. Sets himself. Block shot. Rathbone with the ball. Out to Lee. Obviously starting now in the centre mid position. Ball back in the middle to Rathbone. Sets himself. Shoots. Just wide. Looking dangerous. Gets on the outside of his defender. And he just puts it a little bit too far to the left. Ball goes short here. Pressure there by Mullen. Marriott underneath it. Down to Mullen. Steps. Should have taken a shot, but unfortunately, defence got across. Russell's going to have to slide here. Powell with the ball. Crosses it over to the right-hand side. Williams, straight down to Barnett. It's a poor pass straight to Lee on the ground, but he does get back up and recover. He loses it on that one. And Dobson's going to have to slide out to support Barnett. Ball back into the middle here. Marriott getting back there as well in defence. Ball through the middle here. lucky that shot went left. Crew Alexander with the first attempt, almost tying it up early on here, 24 minutes in. Ball into the middle here. You've got Rathbone electric at the moment. It's a poor pass across to Mullen. 27 minutes. Russell sliding across. Rathbone's going to have to slide as well. Nice play there by Rathbone. Ball down to Russell. Back to Rathbone here. Almost got on the outside of the defender. Now Russell in the middle. Back to Rathbone. He's going to get it down to Barnett. Unfortunately, cut off there by the defender. We're a little bit clunky here at the moment. We had a very good start, but some of the passes here at the moment just really not clicking where we need them to be. Nice block there by Scar. Elliot Lee with the ball. Barnett down the middle. We'll chip over the top here. Unfortunately, again, that pass a little bit too far in front. McLean unable to get a foot to that one. Russell sliding across here. Scar's going to have to come across as well. Nice play there by him. Russell. Rathbone here in the middle. It's on the outside of the defender. Nice play. Steps. Waiting for Marriott to get in the spot. Couldn't turn around and take a shot on that one. And that's going to be it for the first half. We do have that 1 point advantage with that early on goal to Mullen. Hopefully we can come out a little bit more cohesion in the squad, being that it felt a little bit clunky with some of the passes in that midfield. Nice block there by Russell. Rathbone down to Marriott. Does have Mullen with him, could have passed it, but he held on to it. Now he gives it to him. Ball goes out to Barnett. Steps back into Mullen. Shot saved by the keeper. Beautiful pass there by Barnett. But the keeper comes up ace on that one. Remains 1-0. McLean to Rathbone. Back out to Barnett. Back pedals here. Russell down to Rathbone here. Gets on the outside. Ooh, almost, but the defender got a foot to that one. Dobson trying to fight for that. Unable to get a foot in there cleanly. Russell gets a foot in there but can't get around the defender to pick up the scraps. McLean's out of position. Tony with the ball at the moment. Ball into the box. And a header over the top there. We will do a switch out here. Bolton coming on for Barnett. Legs are tied for the right back at the moment, so we will bring on fresh legs. He's a handy replacement, that's for sure. McLean with the ball. Down the middle to Mullen. Steps back into Rathbone. Trying to get around that defender of Thomas. Unable to do so. Scar slowing the play down. Nice defensive play by him. Ball back to Mullen. And he's going to be offside when he received it. Ball into the middle here. Dobson down to Rathbone. Fights off the defender. He's getting a bit of a break here. Mullen. Pass wasn't as hard as we want, but nice play there by Rathbone. Picks up the scraps. Gets through the middle. Rathbone. Shot there. Oh, you're kidding me. A mistake by the back line. Chipping it back to the keeper. Rathbone looking dangerous down the middle. Mullen putting the pressure. And just like that, we're up 2-0 advantage in this match. Crew Alexandra. That's a big mistake by the back line. They're going to have to dig deep here if they've got any chance of turning this around. But Rathbone with the ball at the moment, straight through the middle. Nice pass through to Marriott. Gets on the outside. He just couldn't get around Williams on that one. Defensively, Lee pushed down. Poor pass there by Russell. Back across. Rathbone fighting for it. Lee also trying to get in the middle there. Nice play there. Bolton. Down to Lee, sorry, not Russell. Mullen, slow ball to him, so defence was able to push across. Rathbone here, steps on the inside, nice play. Shave off the last defensive line. Williams getting the foot to that one. We will do a switch out here. We will bring on Kennan for Russell for the remainder of the match. Give some game time to Andy Kennan. Ball into the middle here, hopefully by McLean. Underneath it, Clearworth, but keeper gets a hand to it. Dobson, down to Lee. Nice play there, steps around the defence, shot there by Marriott. Ball down to McLean here, back into the middle, Rathbone. Finds Mullen here, Mullen! Keeper once again, Lembeck. Strong between the posts. And that's going to be it for this one. We do pick up the victory. We do pick up the 3 points of this one. A nice performance by Mullen up front early on. Rathbone getting dangerous in the middle. And we pick up the victory with a 59-41 split on possession. Rathbone outmanned the match with a 10 out of 10 performance. He has been very solid playing that cam position across the last 2 matches. Now looking at the table in League One, we are currently 8 points clear of Huddersfield on 51 points. Defence has been the biggest strength of us at the moment, currently conceding only 5 goals this season. So a phenomenal performance by that back line and a combo between the posts. Hopefully that can continue in this one because we've got Bolton up next. They are obviously near the top of the ladder at the moment, so they are going to be dangerous. We are at home at the racecourse, so hopefully we can put on, once again, another good showing in front of the home fans. We've got Mullen, who's currently in 2nd place on most goals this season, and Marriott, who is in 4th. So we've got 2 power weapons up front when it comes to goal scoring at the moment. And we're going to go with Rathbone playing the cam position once again. Brunt comes back into the starting lineup with Scar moving to the bench. And Bolton will be going with that 5-back. So as always, challenging to get through that back line when there's 5 defenders. Hopefully with a little bit of spark in the cam role, we can put Mullen or Marriott into position to score some goals. Collins with the ball at the moment for Bolton. Brunt's going to have to slide across, support McLean. He does well, but McLean gives the ball up. Gets the ball back there though. Brunt down to Russell. Steps on the outside. Finds Rathbone in the middle. Little chip over the top. Marriott underneath. He's able to settle it. Little chip back over. Lee coming through. Now Barnett. Rathbone down to Russell here. Probably too ambitious trying to get that pass through to McLean. Russell sliding, pass down the sideline here, could be too heavy, and it is Bolton's opportunity there, but unfortunately the pass just a little bit too heavy going over that back line. Clearworth with the ball, down to McLean, he finds Mullen, steps back on the inside to Russell, nice long ball down to Marriott. Nice ball through to Barnett. Steps back on the inside. Fortunately, defensively, they come up and stole that one. Mullen pushing up, trying to stay aggressive. Cleared here by the keeper. Russell with the ball down to Lee. Out to McLean. Slow pace here, down to Rathbone. Steps on the outside of his defender. Nice pass through to Mullen. Mullen! Just like that, into the right back net from Mullen. The first of the match, 24 minutes in, his 18th of the season. What a phenomenal season he's had so far. Nice pass there from Rathbone across the face of the defenders. Puts Mullen between him and the keeper, defender on his back. And Mullen picks up the first of the match. Rathbone sliding across here. Barnett pushing down. Lee getting involved as well. Nice defensive play there by Lee. Good ball through to Marriott. Speak defender. That was just absolute brilliance there from Marriott. A beautiful ball there from Lee as well. straight down the middle. Marriott beats his defender, keeps the distance away from the other. And he just hooks it in here over the top of the keeper. And that's the second of this match. We've got a 2-point clearance here, 29 minutes in the first half. Charles with the ball at the moment. Lee coming up defensively there. Great performance by him so far. Rathbone with the ball through to Russell. That's a poor pass there, but Rathbone picks up the scraps. Nice ball through to Mullen. Mullen! And what a run on form at the moment. We have scored 3 goals in the space of 10 minutes. Mullen picks up his second here in this match. Rathbone with a beautiful pass, puts it in front of him. Again, defender on his back. And Mullen's able to deliver, put it in the corner. A real good run of form here. We were a bit clunky in the first match with the midfield, but Lee, Rathbone and Russell starting to work well together. Russell backpedaling here, McLean sliding across. Rathbone getting involved as well. Nice play there by McLean. He's going to get it down to Russell. Taps it on to Rathbone. He finds Elliot Lee in the middle. Little chip over the top. Marriott underneath. He's fighting for it, but Johnston, the big guy from Bolton, able to hold his wall and stop Marriott getting through. Sliding across here, Dobson, McLean, miscues on that defensive pressure. Ball goes back here. Collins with it at the moment. Nice play of the ball there. Oh, it's a pass in the middle. And unfortunately, just before the break, Bolton have scored. Okonkwo unable to get a hand to it. And Bolton just able to make the defenders miss on that play down the left-hand side. And Charles was the beneficial of that one. Ball into the middle. Clearworth trying to slide across. And a nice shot there from Bolton. That should be the last play of the half. We do have that 3-1 advantage at the moment. Hopefully we can continue this little bit of form in attack coming into the second half. Paul Mullins on a double. And Marriott also got a single one in this one. That potentially does move Mullen into the top goal scorer for the League One at the moment as well with those 2 goals. Nice pass there from Mullen, but just not running onto it like he needed to. McLean, Russell pushing down, Thompson with the ball. He's going to have to slide out. Russell defensively trying to push down. One of the disadvantage having the diamond set up in the middle with the cam centre defensive and 2 centre mids is there's opportunities to expose us on the flanks. Barnett and McLean have done a good job to slow the play down with the centre midfielders coming across the support, but you have to constantly be dragging your players across to defend on that one. But we have been doing a good job this series so far. Barnett pushing up. He's been beat on the outside here. Chip into the box. Defence able to stop him on that one. Lee trying to get the ball through there on the back foot. Not the best. Ball down the middle here. McLean sliding across. Foot to that one, crossed into the box, but Bolton had no one really there for that one. Russell with the ball, down to Rathbone, taps it on to Lee, nice play. Lee fighting for it at the moment, he does get the ball back, out to Barnett, steps back into Marriott, but defensively they come up right in the end. That back line of 5 got us once again. Ball into the middle. Rathbone trying to push across, trying to stay aggressive defensively as well. Nice play there by Clearworth. Down to Rathbone, taps it on to Marriott. Finds Mullen, but the pass was just a little bit too far in front. Trying to cause a mistake. Keeper does find Johnston in the middle. Barnett's going to have to push down here. It's been beat on the outside. Clearworth supporting. Waits for Barnett to get there, then he'll step back. Nice play. Clearworth sliding back in the middle. Does well, slows the play down. Dobson getting involved as well. Miscue on that one, Barnett. Ball into the middle here. Charles Conco with the quick hand. Almost got beat there. Dobson pass through to Rathbone. Rathbone here. Beautiful pass down to Mullen. He's wide open here. All the space. Can he get the hat-trick? Mullen. He can. 87th minute of the match. He's able to pick up the hat-trick. 20th of the season. A great pass there by Rathbone as well. I believe he's got 3 assists in this match as well. Almost had the ball on the dot. But we're able to get a 3-point clearance here against Bolton. Marriott sliding across. Dobson pushing up. Clearworth sliding. He's going to be offside. We will do a switch out late here. Probably wasn't needed, but we'll bring on Bolton just in the last couple of seconds. We'll hear Lee into the middle, and that's going to be it for this one. Went to do the substitution, thinking there was a little bit more on the clock. Make sure he gets on the field next match. And he's the man of the hour, Paul Mullen, scoring 3 goals from 3 attempts. He was phenomenal up front once again. And I think that combination of him and Rathbone has been working well for us so far. 3 matches into the new combination, both 10 out of 10 performances. And we'll see how they go in the 3rd match of this episode. We're going to jump straight into that one. We don't have far off from the transfer window. We don't have a whole lot of cash either, so we will look to see if we can bring in some players on loan. And if not, we will go to free agency and see if we can pick up some fringe players to boost the squad depth. So that will be the plan this transfer window. Priority number 1 is add some strength to the front line into the centre midfield, if possible through loans or transfers. And then if not, we will go to the free agency window and see if we can pick up some fringe players or some players that could be, a superstar player that's just unfortunately not suited for the club that's released him. So that's an option there as well that we might look to venture down, being that it will be a free transfer. And it will only cost us the salary that we pick them up. But we've got this big match up here. So we go from Bolton, top of the league. And then obviously we've got Birmingham, who are in 3rd position at the moment. And always a balance and always a battle with them. And Barnett pushing out, but unfortunately got a little bit too aggressive. Ball into the middle here. Brunt's able to cut it off. Clearworth with the ball. Down to Lee. Down to Barnett. Finds Marriott here defensively. They're all over us at the moment. Ball down to Rathbone. Steps back on the inside. Tries to get the ball through the middle. But unfortunately, Birmingham's defence just comes up. All pressure at the moment. Ball into the middle here. Dobson goes underneath. Clearworth's going to have to come up. Some pressure on, but the ball goes on the outside here. Hanson with it at the moment. Barnett trailing. Nice play there by Barnett. Recovers. He gets a foot in there. Lee with the ball. Beautiful pass down to Marriott. Steps back on the inside. Nice play. Defence line across. He finds Mullen in the middle. Oh, what a play there by the combo up front. Mullen always Johnny on the spot, ready for a pass. And Marriott delivers with that one. He's been really good in distributing the ball across to Mullen. Nice play by the 2 up front. They have really been working well. Obviously, Marriott started this season in red-hot form. It took a while for Mullen to really click, but geez, hasn't he clicked? 17 goals in 21 matches in this League One, but obviously he scored in other tournaments as well. McLean sliding across here. Trying to get in front of the ball, but unfortunately unable to do so. May with it at the moment. Brunt slipped over. Nice play there by McLean. Gets on the outside, but he takes the ball out over the sideline. Birmingham's throw in. Ball into the middle. Brunt trying to push on him. Stay aggressive. Shot over the top, off the post. Conquo dives, but it went over the top of him. And now Barnett's fighting for it down the right-hand side. Ball down to Marriott. Pass was disappointing there. Hansen starts to counter-attack. May with the ball at the moment. Brunt sliding across. Clearworth slid across. Brunt slide across. And we're able to keep him out with that. May just dancing around in the box. Defenders sliding everywhere. We caused enough chaos. And we're able to hold him out on that one. Beautiful pass down to Marriott here with counter-attack. Steps on the inside. Steps. But unfortunately, defensive line gets across there. Russell with the ball here, down to Lee. Nice pass through to Marriott, but it was a bit of a stop-and-go style. He doesn't have the best of pace, so he's definitely going to need some clean ball if you're going to want him to spin around the defender. Rathbone sliding across here. McLean pushing up, gets in front, right, staying aggressive for Birmingham. That's a bad play there by McLean, right with the ball. Brunt sliding across, slowing the play down. McLean does recover, nice play. Gives it up, very easy there. May with the ball at the moment, Conquo. But Brunt defensively sliding in there. Great play there by Brunt. And that's going to be it for the first half. We do have that advantage at the moment, but the defensive line of Clearworth and Brunt are a real standout for us at the moment. Some of those plays to stop May from scoring. It's probably going to be the difference maker in this one. Russell. The field is soggy at the moment, so these passes are slowing right down after you pass it. So long passes like that are going to be rare for us. May, no one in the box, so we're able to settle it. Lee with the ball down to Clearworth. He's going to find Dobson, down to Russell, down to Elliott. He finds Rathbone here in the middle, starts making a bit of a break here. A chip over the top to Mullen. Unfortunately, defense right there to stop that one. Lee with the ball, down to Rathbone, steps back on the inside, gets around the defender, nice play, through to Marriott. But again, not the cleanest ball to Marriott, and he's unable to spin around the defender. Barnett's going to have to push up. Lee sliding across here. Clearworth, they both miss on that one. May straight through the middle of them. Barnett recovering. Nice defensive play there by Barnett. And he gets the ball down to Lee here. He's got Marriott on the inside. Rathbone trying to get through the defensive line, unable to do so. Barnett here. Steps back. He's got Marriott. Pass through to Rathbone here. Rathbone for his first. And there we have it. His first of the series. He's obviously been distributing the ball left, right and centre in the last couple of matches with 5 assists so far this season. But Marriott finding him in the middle, running straight down the middle of the defenders. And he's able to curl it past the keeper. Oliver Rathbone on the books here for Wrexham. Ball into the middle here. Got that 2-point advantage. It's great to see. Defensively, we should be proud of holding them out at the moment. They've had some real opportunity. Little chip over the top here to Barnett, but he's going to be offside. Defensively, we've been able to hold them out, which is a strength in itself. Williamson was obviously on fine form for Birmingham, but we're able to shut him out in this one. Bolton's coming on for his much-deserved minutes, obviously giving him only 20 seconds in the last match. May with the ball at the moment. Bolton sliding across. Nice defensive play there by him. It's it back into Okonkwo. He's going to find Brunt here, who's going to clear it out to McLean. A little bit dangerous there by McLean, but it gets down to Rathbone. Down to Marriott. He was waiting for someone to run onto it, but they took too long to do so. Lee with a little chip over the top. So close. Russell fighting in there for it. And Mullen trying to get a second opportunity. Ball in the middle. Nice play there. Rathbone sets himself. Can he get a second? He went for the power shot for some reason. It stopped him instead of running onto the ball. 87th minute here. Can we hold him out? We'd love a clean sheet. Big long ball down the field. Got Stansfield with the ball. But Brunt defensively, probably one of our man of the match performance was Brunt. Obviously, old Rathbone's up there. There's a couple of players that have put in phenomenal performances in this one. But the ball goes out here to McLean, down to Mullen, and that's going to be it for this one. A great performance by the squad. That's 2 victories against 2 opponents in the top of the ladder. Good to see us pick up another clean sheet. 51-49 split on possession. Rathbone, our man of the match performance, but I'd also throw Brunt up there. He was phenomenal in that back line. And that's going to be it for the episode. We've got 2 matches left, and then the transfer window does open. So in the next episode, we will be potentially signing some players either on loan, transfer, potentially free agency pickup, depending on where we kind of land with negotiations from there. We've got about 80k in the budget at the moment, but we still have that money to come from the signings. The sales that we did earlier on in the season. But this is where we stand at the moment. Bolton and Birmingham fall to 4th and 5th position with the 2 losses against us. And Huddersfield continue to hold that 2nd position with Rotherham holding 3rd. It's been all defence for us. We've only conceded 6 goals, so it's been phenomenal. Probably not an area we need to improve on straight away. It's going to be mainly strikers up front if we can get some on loan, or do we improve the centre midfield position? We obviously got quite a few youth academy players coming through, but their quality of play is probably not right up there to be starting in League One or Championship League. So we might send a couple of those guys out on loan also. But once again, appreciate all the support. If you did enjoy the episode, make sure you hit that like button as it does help the channel grow. If you're new around here and want to catch all the latest on the series, make sure you hit subscribe, or you can click the button that's just popped up in the middle of the screen for the playlist of the series. Once again, appreciate the support. Thanks for watching.